The way you hold a child requires a lot of vigilance and attention from parents and loved ones. Certain methods can indeed be dangerous for the health of the child. If you want to lift or hold it while thinking of its comfort, here are the ways to avoid for more soothing alternatives. A baby is a small being at the dawn of its development, which makes it both fragile and vulnerable. Between food, the various needs to be met, and daily care, inexperienced parents sometimes neglect the positions with which to hold the child. However, it is important to take them into consideration in order to offer him the best conditions of well-being. Here are some common ways to hold them that can be dangerous to their health. 1. Hold a baby only by the armpits. In fact, it is important to hold the head of an infant who does not yet have enough muscle tone to support the weight of his head, before developing the first two cervical vertebrae, which are the atlas and the axis. It is specified in an article validated by Dr. Park, gastroenterologist, that it is these which will allow him to turn and tilt his head. That being said, if you want to hold your child by the armpits, try to keep his head in line with the axis of his body, to prevent him from having breathing difficulties or pain in the joints. It is only from 4 to 6 months that he will be able to maintain the position of his head on his own. 2. Keep a baby in a baby carrier. It is only when the baby's weight is over 3.5 kilograms that you can place your child in a baby carrier. His position should be comfortable, pressing him against you with his neck supported by the headrest. If the legs are also not supported in the carrier, the child risks hip problems such as dysplasia or dislocation. 3. Keep the baby's head on your shoulder. Keeping your child's head on your shoulder can be beneficial by releasing air and helping them burp, for example. However, it is important to pay attention to the position of their face when they are resting on your shoulder. He must be able to breathe easily, without his clothes being able to block the passage of air. 4. Do not make him switch sides. In infants, the muscles of the neck are lacking in tone. It is then important to make him change position to stimulate the development of his muscles on all sides. It is only in this way that he will gain autonomy later. 5. Do not support your back. Your child may fall if you only hold him by the head and buttocks. Without real back support, his spine is overloaded. 6. Lift a baby with his back against his chest. Before being lifted, the baby prepares his back, because by reaching out to him, he understands that you want to hold him. If he is directed outwards, it will put pressure on his back and his legs may be left unsupported. Therefore, you should always pay attention to his legs and head.